Good morning, Year 4, and welcome to your next maths lesson. Okay, this is our second lesson on learning to multiply by 100. So pause the video now and write today's date and learning objective and underline these. Okay, our success criteria then today is to be able to apply your knowledge of multiplying numbers by 10 to be able to multiply by 100, and to be able to apply your knowledge of multiplying by 100 to convert between measures in more complex problems. So, as you can see, let's review what we learnt in our last lesson. In the representation on the screen, you can see 4 groups of 100 represented in different ways. Deans, base 10, place values, counters, tens frames, and a bar model. See if you can complete the calculations at the bottom of the screen. So we've got 4 times 100 equals, 4 times 100 equals, 40 times 110 equals, and 40 times 10 equals. Pause the video now while you complete these questions. Okay, so 4 times 100 equals 4 hundredths, and you can see this represented at the top. 40 times 110 equals 40 tens. 4 times 100 equals 400, and 40 times 10 equals 400. So, thinking about what we learnt in our previous lesson, we looked at the stem sentence. When multiplying by 100, a number gets 100 times bigger. So here, using the Deans, you can see we've got 100. So 100 is equal to 100 times something. And underneath, we've got 1000 represented with Deans. So 1000 is equal to 100 times something. Pause the video now and have a think about what you think should be underneath these boxes. So 100 equals 100 times 1. 100 is 100 times the size of 1. We've got 100. 1000 is equal to 100 times 10. 1000 is 100 times the size of 110. Let's have a little reminder of how we can multiply numbers by 100 using a place value chart. So we'll work through some of these questions together. So the first question is 54 times 100. So to make the number 54, we've got 5 tens and 4 ones. Now, if you remember, when we're multiplying by 100, the numbers move 2 spaces to the left on our place value chart. So the 5 tens will move across to the thousands column, and the 4 ones are going to move into the hundreds column. And then what do we need to remember to put in our tens and our ones column now? Have a think. Yes, we need to remember our zeros as our placeholders. So 54 times 100 equals 5,400. Pause the video now and see if you can work out the last 3 questions. 62 times 100 equals 86 times 100 equals, and 91 times 100 equals. Okay, let's go through those answers together. So 62 represented on our place value chart would look like this. And then when we multiply by 100, the numbers move across 2 spaces. So our answer will be 6,200. By 100. We have 8, 10 and 6, 1. And then when we multiply by 100, we move the number 2 spaces to the left. So we have 8,000s, 600s, 010s and 01s. So the answer is 8,600. And then 91 multiplied by 100. We have 9 10s and 1 1. We move the numbers 2 spaces to the left to multiply by 100. So our answer is 9,100, 010s and 01s. 9,100. Well done. Okay, this time we're going to have a look at these statements on the screen and decide if we think they are greater than, less than, or equal to. So if you just look at the top here, just a quick reminder, we've got the crocodile's teeth here to remind us the symbols. The crocodile always eats the bigger number, so think about which way around these symbols go. So we've got greater than, less than, and equal to. So when we're looking at each statement, we take one at a time, and we'll look at what we think the answers are to decide on which symbol will go in the circle. So we've got 5 times 10, and we've got 5 times 100. So I know that 5 times 10 is 50. And I know that 5 times 100 is 500. So now I can decide which symbol is going to go into the circle. So 500 is greater than 50. So we can move the symbol across. Remember, crocodile's teeth eats the biggest number. So 50 is less than 500. Pause the video and have a look at the next question. 100 times 14 and 14 times 100. Which symbol do you think is going to go into the circle? Have a think now. So 100 times 14 is absolutely fine if you want to use a place value chart to help you work out the answers. So 100 times 14 is 1,400. And 14 times 100 is also 1,400. So we can see that they are equal to each other. So we can use the equals symbol in here. Okay. Have a go at the last 2 questions and then we'll work through them together. So pause the video while you can work out 18 times 100 and 18 times 10 and 9 times 100 and 9 times 10 times 10. Okay, so we've got 18 times 100. So 18 times 100 is 1,800. And 18 times 10 is 180. So we can see that 18 times 100 is greater than 18 times 10. Now 9 times 100 is 900. And 9 times 10 is 90. Times 10 again is 900. So they are equal. Well done. Okay, so let's have a look at this problem we've got here. Ruby has completed the statement below. 53 times 100 is less than 51 times 100. Is she correct? Explain your reasoning and find and correct any errors. Pause the video while you have a think about this question and see if you can explain your reasoning. So let's check if we think Ruby is correct. So 53 times 100. So 53, when we times by 100, we know these numbers move 2 spaces across. So 53 times 100 is 5,300. And then 51 times 100, if we use the place value chart again, would be move those 2 spaces across, 5,100. So we can see that Ruby is not correct because 5,300 is greater than 5,100. So we can see Ruby has not completed the statement correctly because 5,300 is not less than 5,100. The wrong symbol has been used and the correct statement is 53 times 100 is greater than 51 times 100. Well done. Okay, one more problem solving question. So Julia needs 1,781 pens for her company. They come in boxes of 100. She has used a place value chart for support. She says she needs 17 boxes. She needs to order 17 boxes of pens. Is she correct? Can you explain your answer? Pause the video now while you have a think about this question. So to help us answer this question, let's work out 17 times 100. So 17 times 100 is 1,700. If she only orders 17 boxes, she will not have enough pens because she needs 1,781, which means she would need to order 18 boxes to have enough pens for her company. Well done, Year 4. Okay, checkpoint question. Use the correct symbol to make the statement correct. So 460 times 10, is it greater than, less than, or equal to 47 times 100? Pause the video now while you have a go at this question. So 460 times 10 would be 4,600. And 47 times 100 would be 4,700. So the correct symbol is 4,600 is less than 4,700. If you got that question correct, you can start on step 2. If not, try having a go at step 1 to start you off. Step 1, you can pause the video and have a go at these questions. Step 2 and step 3, pause the video to have a go at these questions. And if you want to have a little challenge, have a go at these digging deeper questions. Move on to find the answers and to mark your work. Step 1, answers. Step 2, answers. Step 3, answers, and the digging deeper answers. Fantastic, well done Year 4.